I am excited to share a design tool that saves a lot of time, and even if you're not a designer, it helps you in design process and building great UI UX experiences. It is Figma. So this is Figma's website, and it says where teams design together. Design, prototype and collaborate all in browser with Figma. You can use it in browser and you can use its desktop based app. And as you can see, it is for designers, for clients, for developers. Developers can even view the code for that design that you have created. Build design systems that scale. Alright, so what is Figma? Let's find out. What's up guys, what's going on? My name is Hiroshi from WebStylePress.com. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here, I can boost up your design and software engineering skills by sharing tools and my coding experience. So if you want to learn and grow in this area, join us by hitting subscribe button and bell icon. Okay. I have been using Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator for all of my design related needs. I have been also working on designs where I received designs from clients and I converted those designs into web pages. Recently, I started receiving sketch-based designs. And sketch-based designs need Mac operating system and a regular subscription for Sketch design tool. If you use Mac OS in your daily project-based needs, you can go for using Sketch. But if you use Adobe Photoshop, you may feel the design work becomes tedious, where you have to bring in certain icons in form of vectors and shapes from different sources. And then Adobe Photoshop PSD files tend to take large size on your computer hard drive. And it's also hassle to transfer large files. Adobe Photoshop regular subscription model is also a lot on especially designers who are just starting out. Wouldn't it be nice if there's a tool that can be used for UI UX designs, prototyping, graphic designing, wireframing, brainstorming, and for templates that are shareable across the teams easily? So by using Figma, you can create designs for print media and websites at the same place. And there's also support for sketch files and SVG vector files. In this series of tutorials, we are going to share our experience with Figma and share useful tips to get you started. Let's start with Figma's introduction and benefits. With Figma, you can design, prototype, and collaborate right in the web browser or in a desktop-based client that is synced with your account that will be available from anywhere to you, so that you can work from anywhere. It is cloud-based design tool similar to Sketch in functionality and features that can be used in better team collaboration. So let's explore some features. It is cross-platform. That means you can use it on Windows, Mac and Linux. And it uses Slack for team communication. Figma uses Slack for its communication channel. When Figma channel is created on Slack, any comments or design edits in Figma are slagged to the team. Flexible permission-based sharing. After you are done creating design, you can share it with clients or developers. You can set custom permissions for file being shared, or you can set it to share with anybody with its link. So if I share this design by going here, you can see several options. Invite someone who can view or can edit, or anyone with the link, or you can copy the link and share this design with anyone. So it is really easy to share this design across your team. Figma is great for design review and feedback. Clients, managers, or colleagues can comment on designs from right inside the app. This is a really cool feature that helps in better and fast collaboration between teams. Anybody part of a specific design can add comment and reply to those comments. For example, let's say, oh, by the way, you can control minus and control plus to zoom in, zoom out this design inside the Figma. I am using Figma app, and also you can hold down the space bar and move the canvas around, just like in Photoshop. I have this design, so let's say I want to add a comment to this design at some particular place. Let's say I want to add comment for this avatar. I will click here and it will give me option to add the comment. After adding comment, you can hit post, and there you go. The comment is right here. And also I am going to add another comment. And hit post, and there you go, another comment. And then I can go back to regular editing. Now when I share this design to clients or my colleagues, they can click here and view those comments by clicking at these balloons. And they can also reply to these comments. It is that simple. You can right click at the comment, right click at here, and you can delete the comment easily as well. Alright, so back to the features. So code snippets for any selected frame for developers. After you create the design and share with developers, they can select any frame to view all of its exact CSS properties. So there's no more guessing of what's being used in which part of design. So we have our design, and let's say someone wants to convert it into HTML and he wants to view the exact CSS properties for some particular thing. I will double click this thing and will go inside this frame to select this text, and let's see. We have got this area with caption code. If you go here, it will show you all the CSS properties being applied to this particular area of the design. You can see the line height 141 pixels, font size 120 pixels, font weight bold, font family roboto, and also CSS properties for this area, and even these icons, the width, the height, the positions. And you see this avatar, you can see the box shadow being applied here. You can copy the exact CSS for this box shadow, and of course the width, the height, and everything. So it is developers friendly. So another amazing feature is free plugins for extra control and functionality. Figma has a great community, and there are a lot of free useful plugins that you can install right from inside Figma and use. Each plugin offers different functionality. For example, you can have plugin to search, select, and insert icons from multiple sources right from inside Figma. You can have a plugin to insert royalty-free images from different sources. You can have plugin to insert random avatars from inside Figma. So to install plugins, what you will do is you can go right here, the option plugins in the main menu, and as you can see I have installed a lot of plugins, and you can go to more and then you can go to manage plugins. There are popular and featured plugins, and I can browse all plugins. You can search plugins. For example, if you want a plugin related to icons, you can search right from here and it will display plugins only related to icons, such as Iconify, material design icons, feather icons, and icon scout, and so on. You want plugins for grid, you can search grid, and there will be plugins for grid design. So this brings us to another great feature, that is file versions, edits history. Figma auto-saves versions inside the app. You can roll back to any version and edit desired version anytime. You can also custom save version of your choice. Let's say this is my design and I want to save its version for this time. I can go right here and into the file, and I can hit this option, save to version history, or I can view version history for this design, for this particular design. So let's see, I have got this version history. If I click at this one, the first save, it will show me this one, and I can edit this version from right here. And if I click at the second version save, it will show me this one, and I can edit it from here. And then another version history for this design, and it auto saves all the versions for you after few intervals. So this is the current version. Automatic file save. File save is automatic. You do not have to save file. It auto saves after every few edits. This is a great feature. Very easy prototyping. Prototyping is very easy inside Figma. After design, you can link design screens and insert effects to show developers that how user experience should look like for the app or for the design that you have created. For that, you can go to this option, prototype, and you can select the frame and interaction and add the transitions from this menu. We will discuss that in detail in coming videos, so stay tuned. Alright, so theme libraries. So theme libraries are here. You can create components and styles that will be available for teams while working on that same design. All of designers' teams or developers' teams can use those components for this particular design that you have created and you have shared with your team. So this is also a great feature. Built to enhance teamwork, obviously. Figma is built to enhance teamwork with theme libraries, in-app commenting, live sharing, version history, and such features. It is an amazing tool for team collaboration. Next is predefined or custom artboards and pages. I love this feature. You can use predefined artboards for phones, tablets, desktops, and other devices. You can also use custom artboard with size of your preference. So this is an artboard. This is an artboard. And this is also an artboard. You can see two artboards at this screen. All right. So this is an artboard and this is an artboard. And these are the pages here. This is page 1. You can create another page. So this is page 2. Let's see if I want to add some artboard here. I will go and click here. And as you can see, you can use phone, iPhone X, iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 8, iPhone SE, or Android. You can select any tablet. Let's say I want a tablet. So click here and there you go. This is the artboard for the tablet design. The design that you will create for the iPad screen. Let's create another artboard. This time for let's say iPhone X. So this is another artboard for iPhone X. Let's say I want a desktop based artboard, and I will select iMac 1280 by 720p. Right, so these are the artboards. You can also edit these artboards if you want custom width and height for the artboard, and you can see the width and height right here. And I was at the page 2 where I just placed these artboards. So I am selecting these and deleting these artboards, and I'm going back to page 1. Alright, another feature is grids and layout support. Grid layout, layout grid. Anyways, grids and layouts and layout grid or grid layout, whatever. Grids are lines like these, kind of lines like these, but you can add custom grid to this thing. Let's say this is my design, an artboard. I can click right here. It should be a frame, and then you can see this option, layout grid. Just add this layout grid and you can see already there are red lines. You can customize this grid. Let's say I want to make it white and I want its opacity to be 30% and I want its size to be 20 or 50. So there is your grid for this design. These grids are handy. These are very useful, and these help you in pixel perfect design. And you can easily delete these grids anytime. So drawing, editing tools, masks, reusable components, these are all great features in Figma. There are several other tools inside the app that can facilitate great designing experience. Drawing and shape editing tools, masks and components make it a great app overall. So as a designer, UI UX developer, You can use Figma to create graphic designs, web designs, illustrations, or vector-based artwork. You can create all sorts of things from icons to logos to websites and more. And it is easy to share your work between teams and colleagues to collaborate on your creation. No need to transfer large size design files to co-workers, colleagues, or clients. When it comes to pure design creativity needs, I, however, prefer Adobe Photoshop. Still, Adobe Photoshop is still my favorite. And when it comes to edit vectors with more controls, Adobe Illustrator is definitely still my favorite. But Figma allows you to do so much at the same place. Whether it's vector-based work or web design, it's great overall. So Figma is my new favorite tool of choice for my UI UX designs based needs. I am using it to create all sorts of stuff like covers, banners, letterheads, business cards, web pages, UI UX, prototyping, and even more. So I plan to share some of design tutorials by using Figma. How about that? Do you use Figma? How and why are you using it? What tasks do you feel can you do easily and quickly by using Figma? What do you want us to cover in Figma tutorials? Okay, I hope you liked the video. If we missed anything or you have something to add or share, you can comment down below. Ask any question related to this topic. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe to the channel and hit bell icon to receive channel updates. Join us on social media. Links are in the description. Stay tuned for coming updates. I will see you in the next video.